actually now motions to the right, and then
Bro, the level just started and we're already getting overrun. I gotta take these guys out and build this crossbow tower as fast as possible. I don't even think I have a choice. Quickly. Ooh, that was close, but that should take care of things. Wait, never mind, more guys. I should have saw that coming. Anyway, we can't handle this without a second crossbow tower and maybe a wall block that needs path too. That should hold us. Wait, now we have these big beavers coming? When does it end? This is King Shot, a tower defense and base building strategy game that just came out recently and is already top 5 in strategy games with over 1 million downloads. King Shot combines strategy, exploration, resource management, PvP and PvE battles, plus a whole lot more. I suggest you give it a try. If you think you have a shot at becoming a king, that is.
I got a Messiah map, and what followed was an absolute fiasco. So I almost made the dumbest mistake of my life. I got this handcrafted Japanese-like kitchen knife, and honestly, I was ready to return it. I did not expect it to be this crazy, but before I was going to ship it back, I figured I'd at least try it, since I've already wasted thousands on those cheap knives that came to slice butter on a warm day. And guys, holy shit, this thing didn't just cut. It glided through everything like some kind of kitchen laser. That's when I realized I wasn't just keeping it. I needed to get more as a gift for my friends and family as soon as possible. I called up their support team immediately. Hey, can I still get in on that 70% off deal? They explained to me that since the holidays are over, normally this deal would be gone.
over the week we got some more big news as it pertains to both the upcoming college football 26 games and Madden 26 as well. Now,
welcome everyone to Louisville, Kentucky, and we may be in the Bluegrass State, but blue is the color to avoid if you love the homestanding Louisville Cardinals. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Cyclones will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll try the left side. Runs through the tackle. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Cardinals moving quickly to the line. They feed him again. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now.
And the pass picked off. Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
Motion from the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He makes the connection. Offense gets set for second down. Back to throw, it's back. Flips it out to the back. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the keep doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on fourth down in his own territory. Throws to the tight end. Makes a grab enough for the first. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And that one's incomplete. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
Pulls it in, it's Higgins. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity for the offense.
And sometimes the best defense is a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks with him.
To the ground with the back. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And And the Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. Leaves it with the back. Tackled after picking up the first down.
And a lot of coaches put a lot of emphasis on situational type running, like when it's a goal-to-go situation, short yardage situation, like when I need to run the football and they know I'm running the football. Right there, haven't had a lot of success, but I needed a few yards to get the first down. Great job on the offensive line, creating some space and getting the first down.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Using the quick game. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Now, if you want to know about some other big changes that I hope you see in College Ball 26, make sure you check out this video right here on the screen.
The Cardinals are on the move.
My friends laughed at me, but when they saw how fast I was changing,
They try to get it outside on the left.
apparently thousands of women are already doing it.
And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. They'll give it to the back. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
But what if I told you that's not true at all?
Give to the running back.
I told you that there's
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Quick tempo here for the offense. To the air, it's Shuck. It's complete to the left.
And these running backs are used to being split out in high school as a wide receiver, playing 7-on-7 as middle school and high school. They're just, you could tell how comfortable he was being a wide receiver near the sidelines. Didn't get nervous at all.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long.
Welcome to 4th and 1. And this is their hot
From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage called, and they get the INT.
Set out. And now they decided to part ways with this one. This is something that is a big issue that we face in college football.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for them.
Looking for a crease to the left.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down man.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. He's looking to throw it. Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. After the misfire now on 2nd down. To the air, it's Beck. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Cyclones with the 1st and 10. draws to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
He'll come out throwing on first down. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. He's looking to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
They'll leave it with him. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Right back to the well. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Extending the play. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. The 30. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. And the Cardinals will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. There's certainly room for improvement after that scoreless first half stalemate.
Yeah, we've set offense back 30 years in that first half, but we've got a whole new half to play here. So why not come out on this first drive, make a statement, and finally get us back into the age of contemporary college football?
You sound very discouraged as I sound encouraged. That's great defense. Phenomenal defense in the first half. Who doesn't love a 0-0 halftime game?
Lets it fly. Intercepted. Got some room to run. A sweet return after the pick, and they'll have it at the 43.
You've just seen in this game, the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick throw in this game.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Cardinals will hustle to the line. Might as well stick with him. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. A lot of urgency for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Shuck. Got his man on the outside. Oh, left him grasping for air. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line.
Taking out the back amount like that, crazy work. And you pay a guy who's that.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Give to Brown. Lowers those pads. Touchdown Cardinals! They take the lead with the 6.
And finally, somebody gets on the scoreboard. A first half of no points, 0-0. Now in the 3rd quarter. Sometimes when you get that rhythm and that offense rolling, sometimes it's hard to stop. So let's see if this is a trend set. Let's see if this starts the offensive line.
The 18 unit on the field. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa State sending the offense back out. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical.
Snatches it up. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They used the jump play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking for a man. It's Beck. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now. You expect him to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Finds a tight end. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end.
Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cyclones.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting into rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Leaves it with the running back. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
We've got to raise the conversation level and the temperature of our community, man. Like,
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Out of the gun, the inside kid. Discards a man. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Back to the ground game on the left. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. We all love the quarterbacks with the big arms and the big throws, but getting that protection set properly is so huge.
And I think the quarterback just had so much confidence that he was going to be picked up. He didn't freak out. He was so poised, knowing that those big fellas up front, they had it all taken care of.
And when I gave him medication, they had all these nasty side effects.
And the Cardinals are on the move.
After a few months, having to even climb the stairs, they jumped into bed anymore without help.
The give to the back. Nice move. Create some space.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
And I'm so glad that I did, because that's what
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. This offense right on the doorstep. They can grab the lead late as time continues to wind down.
On day 1 of using the 5-second water bowl ritual, Kevin wagged his tail for the first time in weeks and was able to walk longer. Day 2, he played tug of war with me. Day 5, he started walking up the stairs on his own and jumping in bed. And when day 6 arrived, I canceled that dreaded appointment with the vet. Kevin went from limping to running in 2 weeks.
A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Louisville! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for them.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Okay, 1 possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll get rid of it. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
What about the sticks, boy? Stop playing with it.
A good return on the interception.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day.
A leader inside of our church. A
felt trapped in the cycle of resisting temptation and then failing. Resisting and failing over and over again. And the only thing that helped me break out of that cycle was a truth that I'm actually going to show you in Scripture that helped me realize that the P word wasn't even my real problem.